Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is the final part of the three-part series of ranking all 35 Godzilla movies. If you want to see 35 through 11, watch part 1 and part 2. Today is part 3, my top 10 Godzilla movies of all time. Um, let's get on to it. Starting with number 10 from 2019, Godzilla King of the Monsters. What a great Godzilla movie this was. Seeing Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra all in like Hollywood style CGI and stuff was amazing. This is a great movie. I just wish Rodan had more in it because he's one of my favorite kaiju of all time. But other than that, this movie is just a great Godzilla movie, especially from the U.S. The only reason it's any higher on this list is because um, still love it, but just some aspects of the human characters I don't like that much, and I feel like the fights you can't just watch them all the time. It has to be human intervenes in it and stuff. I'll review this movie when I get to the review of it, but number number 10 is Godzilla King of the Monsters, and it gets and a Godzilla scale it gets a 9.8 out of 10. At number 9 is Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. To me, it was like the original. This is where King of the Monsters took a lot of its story elements from. Has the same three monsters again, but this time Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra are all on the same team. And I just like the execution of this one better. The original one, it came out in '62. Great year for Godzilla movies. And this is one of the best ones out there. It's just I like the storyline. There's just some goofy parts on again, but it's not too bad. I can see through them. But great Godzilla movie. And Godzilla scale is also 9.8 out of 10, and that serves to be a number 9 spot. And number 8 is probably another classic. It's the Showa Monsters. Came out in 1968. Great Godzilla movie. It's supposed to this was supposed to end the Godzilla series at the time. It had all the monsters in the previous movies in it, and it's probably my favorite invasion alien species too. Influenced the monsters and stuff. So it's a really great movie. There's some parts that can be kind of slow time to time, but it's not that compared to some of the other show era movies. It's not that bad. Um, it's the only time where I like me, Baby Godzilla in the show era, and yeah, this movie 9.8 out of 10 for Godzilla rating. So at number 7 is the classic King Kong versus Godzilla. This movie is goofy, but it's just a classic, and it's nice to see these two classic monsters fight each other. Can't wait for the one that's coming out in a few weeks, but the classic one is still one of my favorites. As the only thing negative I can say about this is the King Kong design to me is one of the worst King Kong designs of all time. But other than that, it's just a funny little show era movie. Totally cheesy, but I still love this movie. I love it. It's my favorite show era design for Godzilla. It's just a great Godzilla movie. It really does deserve to be this high on the list, and it's just an incredible movie. And this one for Godzilla scale, this is like my regular movie scale. It does get 10 out of 10. Um, yeah, it's a great movie, and it's just outside the top five. My favorite HG era movie at number 6, Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Just an incredible Godzilla movie. Destroyer is to me my second favorite Godzilla villain when it comes to main movies. Not my favorite monster when it comes to villains for Godzilla. He's like one of my favorites of all time. I love like Adolescence Godzilla too. Here, it's just a great story. I love Birding Godzilla. This movie is just incredible with storytelling. And Godzilla dying from a meltdown and humans. That to me is just incredible. It's by far the best show air. Show air is my favorite air, but this is like the highest show air movie. But still, I mean not show Hasty air movie, but still, it's just an incredible movie. Spots at number 6 and deserves 10 out of 10. So close to being in the top 5, but number 5 is Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, the original. This is just a great classic Godzilla movie from the show where it came out in '74. I love this how Mechagodzilla's from space. I love his disguise in the beginning as a regular Godzilla, and I love um, it's just a great movie and great Godzilla movie. It's such a classic show era. Um, Anguirus I like in this movie, and I also like anyways at yeah, King Caesar and also Mechagodzilla facing Mechagodzilla is just incredible. Um, it's a great movie. I'm a big fan of Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. And that's why it's at number five. At number four is the original Godzilla '54. I know it's in my top. It's at number. I know it's my favorite God. My, I know it's in my top 10 favorite movies of all time, but I rate the Godzilla movies differently. So it's at number four, but it doesn't mean I don't. It's just an incredible Godzilla movie. I just rate the Godzilla movies a little differently, but it deserves to be at number four. It started the Godzilla franchise. Such a tragic story, and it's just an incredible um, how well this movie has stand the test of time, and it deserves to be at number four, the original Godzilla in 1954. So, and number three is Shin Godzilla. Um, such a classic Godzilla movie. I love how director changed how Godzilla transforms into different forms. The music's incredible. It's just I love what they did with Godzilla in this movie, and it's from the same director who did Evangelion, one of my favorite animes of all time. It's just incredible how he directed this movie, and it's just a great Solar Godzilla movie, and it's this one and it's just a great Godzilla movie. It's one of my favorites too from the Toho, and it deserves to be number three, and it's a 10 out of 10. My second favorite Godzilla movie of all time is Mothra versus Godzilla. I love the first meeting with Mothra and Godzilla. It's just um, it's the first time I ever see get Godzilla and Mothra together. Um, it's just awesome. I love seeing these two monsters together. I love how Mothra's protecting her egg against Godzilla. Godzilla's the bad guy. It's just by far my favorite show era Godzilla movie, and it deserves to be a number two. And the reason why this is I like this more than the original is just because it's just really it's one of the ones I always watch. Like I love the original Godzilla movie. The reason it's at number four is that I don't watch as much as the ones that are above it, so that's why. So at number two is Mothra versus Godzilla, 10 out of 10. And my favorite Godzilla movie, that some of you might be surprised, it's this is at number one, but it's Godzilla 2014. And the reason why is because if it wasn't for this movie, I would have gone back into Godzilla. Before this, it was almost like 10 years since I was into Godzilla. So yeah, this movie's really got me back into not just Godzilla, but the kaiju movies in general. 2014 is a great story. I think you don't see Godzilla a lot, but when you do, he has a big presence, and I love that about this movie. And yeah, it's just an incredible Godzilla movie, and you earn that last fight is such a great way to end this movie. One of the best fights in Godzilla history, in my opinion. And Godzilla 2014 is really is my favorite Godzilla movie, and it deserves to be at number one, and it gets a 10 out of 10. So that's the end of all the ranking lists. Next week it's still gonna be Godzilla related because um, Godzilla vs King Kong doesn't come out. Not King Kong. Godzilla vs Kong is at the end of this month. So new video will come out tomorrow. So if you want, please subscribe, comment, hit the notification, and like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.